Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to Pro Championship Wrestling Live. I'm your host, Bobby the Brain Clubs. It is good to have you with us this evening for some live wrestling action. We've got a very exciting card lined up for you tonight, and we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get right into it. Tonight, we have the mighty Hercules. He'll be taking on Leaping Lanny Poffo in singles action. Mighty Hercules has had some wins of late. He is chasing that PCW Platinum Championship. He has not had any luck at the gold. And, of course, Leaping Lanny Poffo has been trying to break into both singles and tag team action. We've seen him in action recently with Brutus the Barber Beefcake, so we'll have to see which of these superstars comes out on top tonight. It looks like Leaping Lanny Poffo coming out strong first. He puts Hercules in a hammerlock. However, Hercules and his power are able to overcome that relatively quickly, and the mighty Hercules puts the reversal on and whips Leaping Lanny Poffo into the turnbuckle. Leaping Lanny Poffo goes into the turnbuckle, and he is smashed by a big kick by the mighty Hercules. Mighty Hercules is taking over, and mighty Hercules is going to throw Leaping Lanny Poffo into the ropes. Leaping Lanny Poffo goes into the ropes, and what happens with Leaping Lanny is Hercules gets down and tries for a back body drop, but Leaping Lanny is too quick for that. He grabs the mighty Hercules and gets him in a big pile driver. A big surprise there for Leaping Lanny taking over this evening. Leaping Lanny Poffo is coming on board now, and he is putting Hercules into a victory roll, going for the pinfall. He doesn't get it, but Hercules is definitely at a disadvantage right now. Leaping Lanny follows it up with the same maneuver. This time he does get the pin attempt on Hercules. Referee gets into position to count. Nope. Mighty Hercules kicks out right at that 1 count. But Leaping Lanny jumps into action again. This time gets onto the top rope quickly and hops off with a big sky drop onto Hercules. Leaping Lanny in the pin position again. He gets the 1 count. He gets the 2 count. Big victory here for Leaping Lanny if he can pull it off. Oh, just barely. Mighty Hercules kicks out at the last second. Leaping Lanny follows that up. He goes up to the top rope again. Let's see if mighty Hercules can fight off another high-flying attack from Leaping Lanny Poffo. Leaping Lanny Poffo comes to the top, but mighty Hercules gets up and takes on a struggle in the corner. Mighty Hercules has got Leaping Lanny blocked there, and we are going to see that. Oh, Leaping Lanny takes him, gets in control, hooks him up for a superplex, and takes mighty Hercules right down hard onto the canvas with a big superplex right now. Leaping Lanny is looking strong in this matchup. He goes for a springboard on Hercules. Hercules is definitely at a disadvantage right now. Leaping Lanny follows that up with a series of punches. He is just on fire right now. And mighty Hercules just is not able to answer this offense from Leaping Lanny, who goes to the top rope again. This time once again, the mighty Hercules is going up and tries to stop him. Leaping Lanny just pushes him right back off again, back onto the canvas. Hercules goes down hard. Hercules is going to take it outside the ring, see if he can shake it off a little bit here and get back in control. Let's see what happens next as mighty Hercules is outside of the ring, and Leaping Lanny Poffo is just going to let him stay out there for the count out. Hercules is really in trouble. He just staggers back into the ring just to beat the referee's count. Big springboard by Lanny Poffo, and Hercules is down. Leaping Lanny goes up to the top rope again for yet another sky drop. Just a big maneuver off the top rope for Leaping Lanny Poffo. The referee is in position for the pinfall. Gets the 1 count. Leaping Lanny Poffo. Oh, Hercules kicks out at the 2 once again. Leaping Lanny Poffo gets is kicked out. Hercules is going outside the ring one more time. This time, as Hercules goes outside the ring, we find that Hercules grabs him by the leg and drags Leaping Lanny Poffo out of the ring. Oh, he smashes him right into the turnbuckle. Leaping Lanny is reeling from that move, ladies and gentlemen. And Hercules just puts him right back into the ring with a snap mare. And we've got Leaping Lanny Poffo on the offensive again, fighting back. Lanny Poffo with a quick monkey flip, just keeping Hercules on the defensive here. This is the most impressive we have seen Lanny Poffo since he debuted in the PCW. Big double forearm by Lanny Poffo, but Mighty Hercules is able to recover from that and comes back with, a big body slam from Hercules on Lanny Poffo as Lanny Poffo is down to the mat. Hercules now coming in with a short on clothesline, really puts him down. And Lanny Poffo remains down. Let's see if Hercules can capitalize on this. As Lanny Poffo gets up, Hercules snaps on that full Nelson. Lanny Poffo is in trouble if he can't break out of that full Nelson. But he's able to get to the ropes, and the referee calls for the break. Hercules hooks it on one more time really quickly. Hercules has definitely found his second win here, but Lanny Poffo again is able to get to the ropes and break that powerful hold by Hercules. Hercules has got him up now in the backbreaker. This could be it for Lanny Poffo. Yes, the referee is asking, and Lanny Poffo is really in trouble. He's right in the center of the ring, and yes, the referee calls for the bell, and that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. With the backbreaker rack, Hercules picks up a big win tonight over Lanny Poffo, who had been very impressive early on with some offense in the match, but it just wasn't enough for the power of Hercules. We saw that quickness from Lanny Poffo, but in the end, Hercules picks up the win tonight, and that will definitely propel him forward in the rankings here in Pro Championship Wrestling, particularly as Hercules is looking for that platinum title belt currently held by Ted DiBiase. All right, we're going to continue on right now with more PCW action to keep the ring action going. Coming to the ring right now is another newer tag team. They're trying to establish themselves in tag team competition here in Pro Championship Wrestling. We have Owen Hart teaming up with Paul Roma, and they are going to be facing off tonight against some powerful opponents. It is the Powers of Pain, the Warlord and Barbarian. Warlord and Barbarian chasing those tag team titles, but they just haven't been able to prove themselves enough to get that title shot just yet, and they are lingering in the middle of the card in terms of tag team action here in the PCW. Looks like Owen Hart is going to stay in the ring, and Warlord starting it off. And it looks like Owen Hart is going to get the initiative and start this one off. Owen Hart comes in. A big spin wheel kick right into the face of Warlord. Warlord is staggering right now, and Warlord goes down. That was a huge opening maneuver from Owen Hart. Owen Hart tries to follow up on the Warlord, but the Warlord simply rolls out of the ring. He is dazed. Owen Hart just absolutely cleaned his clock with that one. And as he goes outside the ring, the Warlord, Owen Hart chases him outside the ring, and Warlord, they've got the steel chair. They got the steel chair already. The Warlord is just enraged at that kick. The referee has decided not to disqualify the Warlord, but that really gives the Warlord an advantage as Owen Hart comes back in the ring. I don't think the referee saw that steel chair shot, unfortunately. But Warlord decides it was good enough for one time. He's going to try it again, sends Owen Hart outside the ring. And this time as Owen Hart is outside the ring, Oh, we have the Warlord just grabbing him and just power slamming him right onto the canvas. My goodness, what a powerful maneuver. This might be a count out for Owen Hart. No, he's up. He's back in the ring. And the Warlord is going to try to continue that offensive. Warlord takes and locks on a full Nelson onto Owen Hart. And Owen Hart is definitely in trouble in this match. Warlord now, as Owen Hart takes refuge outside the ring. And as Owen Hart goes outside the ring, we have Owen Hart taking a breather out there, but he just comes back in as Warlord tags in Barbarian. Owen Hart has been in there the whole time. He is trapped in the Powers of Pain corner and just not able to get an offensive going, as you see. And Barbarian now twisting the neck of Owen Hart. Owen Hart is definitely at a disadvantage in this match. Oh my goodness. The Tower of Pain as Warlord and Barbarian set Owen Hart up for their finisher. Owen Hart now in big trouble in this match. He is at a 1 count. He's at a 2 count. Oh, just barely kicks out right there at the end. Let's see if Barbarian can follow that up. Barbarian follows that up with a snap mare. Owen Hart is trying to make it over to Paul Roma, but just hasn't been able to do it yet. Another snap mare, and Owen Hart is struggling. Belly-to-belly suplex from the Barbarian as they just continue to dominate this match now. Oh, Barbarian is going up to the top rope. This could be big, as we've already seen Owen Hart struggling in this match. Now Barbarian thinks that he's got enough control in this match that he is able to go right up to the top rope. And we see now Barbarian come off the rope with a flying clothesline and just nail Owen Hart. Paul Roma is reaching out toward his partner, trying to make that tag, but the Powers of Pain are doing an excellent job as they hook on the Tower of Pain one more time. Owen Hart down for the pin. And how has he done this? Owen Hart has kicked out again. Barbarian is furious. He tags in Warlord, who comes in to see if he can continue this onslaught. Owen Hart slips out of the ring one more time. He is just looking for any port in this storm to try to overcome the Powers of Pain in this powerful offense that they are putting on here. And Warlord follows him out, and they're now all 4 men are outside. They are fighting outside the ring. It is a slobber knocker, ladies and gentlemen, just absolutely going at it outside the ring. The referee is at an 8 count at this point, and just at the last second, we have Owen Hart and a Warlord slipping back in, and as they slip back in, Owen Hart is able to get in soon enough that he is able to lock the Warlord into a chin lock. That really caught the Warlord off guard, and Owen Hart is able to make that tag. Paul Roma comes in swinging. Paul Roma with a diving high cross body to catch the Warlord off balance, and the Warlord is reeling from that. Paul Roma is just looking like a man on fire. He sends the Warlord into the turnbuckle, as he's into the turnbuckle now, and the Warlord is smashed by a big kick from Paul Roma. Paul Roma continuing this offense, just looking super impressive as he is the fresh man in. Oh, he's got him stuck in the corner now, punching away at the Warlord. The Warlord is just reeling from these big punches. 10 of them from Paul Roma, and it worked once, so he's gonna try it again. 10 more punches to the Warlord as the Barbarian almost comes into the ring, but he is stopped by the referee, Dave Hepner, and told to get back in as Paul Roma hits a diving crossbody, and the Warlord remains down. Paul Roma with another drop kick, this time just sending the Warlord reeling back into the corner, so much so that my dice have gone flying, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Roma has knocked my dice clear out of commission. I don't even know where they are. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take it to a brief commercial break here as the action continues live here on the Superstation.